Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order number 53-1 to seek statement from the Standing Committee on Energy regarding the stalled electricity connectivity project within Isiolo County. In the statement, the committee should provide a status update on the rural electrification project in Oldonyiro and the extension of the areas yet to be covered. Number 2, report on all the last mile project within Isiolo County, outlining clearly the steps being taken to improve the connectivity and reliability of power supply within the county. 3, outline the steps that the Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation is taking to ensure that stalled projects in Isiolo County are revived and expeditiously completed. Number 4, explain plans, if any, that the government is taking to ensure the rural areas in Isiolo County that are currently without electricity, including Gafarsa, Malkadaka, Leparwa, Kipsing, Biliko, Bulesa, Barambate, Yakbarsadi are connected to the national grid. Statement number 2, Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order number 53-1 to seek statement from the Standing Committee on National Security and Foreign Relations concerning the influx of bars near schools and residential areas in Isiolo County. In Nairobi County, sorry. In the statement, the committee should indicate whether the Ministry of Interior and National Administration is aware that there has been an increase in the number of bars near schools within Nairobi County and that this poses serious danger to the well-being of learners. Number 2, indicate the steps being taken to identify and close down bars that are located near schools and residential areas. Number 3, outline the steps being taken to rectify licensing of bars near schools and residential areas. Number 4, explain the efforts being taken to ensure that bars and discos install soundproofing to reduce noise pollution. Statement number 3, Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order number 53-1 to seek statement from the Standing Committee on Land, Environment and Natural Resources on the status of compensation of landowners affected by the Horn of Africa Gateway project. In the statement, the committee, Mr. Speaker, provide a status update on compensation along the Horn of Africa Gateway project, whose progress status is yet to be provided by the NLC since I tabled the statement on the floor of the House on 30th November 2022. Number 2, outline the efforts that NLC has taken in rectifying anomalies in calculating the previous compensation rate. 3, furnish this House with the current compensation formula adopted by NLC. Number 4, provide detailed information of when NLC plans to begin compensating the landowners. And finally, table the list of beneficiaries. Statement number 4, Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek statement from the Standing Committee on Education concerning promotion of teachers by Teacher Service Commission in Isiolo County. The status of several teachers who are appointed into acting capacity in different schools in Isiolo County from 2017 are yet to be confirmed. The teachers have undertaken their roles with due diligence and dedication on acting capacity since their appointment. These teachers have been serving on acting capacity for years with no goodwill from the Commission to confirm their status. Recall the Public Service Commission Act 2017 stipulates that public officers can only serve in an acting capacity for 1 to 6 months. Note, however, that the Commission has recently begun appointing other teachers to the same position with a clear disregard of the teachers who are holding the same position for several years, Mr. Speaker. In the statement, the Commission should explain the state if the Teachers Commission have standard transparent procedures in place for promotion of teachers, because there are many teachers who have stagnated in certain job group for a very long time. Number 2, how can Teachers Service Commission put teachers in an acting capacity for years, especially head teachers and deputies, and end up replacing them with junior teachers? Number 3, how many teachers are waiting for promotion to head teachers and deputy positions in the country? 4, what are the standard procedures used by TSC for placement of teachers in various parts of the country? Finally, Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-126 statement from the Standing Committee on National Security and Foreign Relations on the killing of an innocent 60-year-old herder at Ndurumo area along Isiolo Meru border. In the statement, the committee should indicate whether the Ministry of Interior and National Administration is aware that on 28 October 2023, a 60-year-old herder, Mr. Ahmed Mohamud, was abducted by cattle rustlers and grossly murdered, and about 250 goats stolen at Ndururumo along the Isiolo Meru border. Number 2, explain the efforts.
Sorry, which date did you give?
Sorry?
Which date?
28th, Mr. Speaker. Sorry, this should be September. Sorry. I need to correct that. It must be September, Mr. Speaker. Explain the efforts that the government is taking or has taken to apprehend and prosecute the perpetrators of this heinous act. 3, indicate the steps that the government is taking or has taken to ensure that the 250 goats stolen are recovered. 4, outline the steps the government is taking to ensure a long-lasting solution to the intractable border disputes, and finally state the efforts that the government is taking to arm the Kenya Police Reservists within Isiolo County. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.